Let's be honest, the most electric moment in human connection is not the first kiss. It's not even the first I love you. It's that silent, charged, and utterly terrifying space right before any of that happens. It's the moment when two people know, but nobody has said a word. It's a secret language spoken in glances, in shared silences, in the space between your bodies. It's a feeling that hangs in the air, so thick you could touch it. You both feel it, you both know it, but you're both too scared to break the spell. This is the delicate dance of unspoken attraction. Today, we are going to decode that secret language. I will give you the 5 undeniable signs that you and another person are sharing this beautiful, unspoken secret. And by the end of this video, you will no longer have to wonder, am I crazy or is this real? Because I promise you, it's very, very real. So what is happening here on a psychological and energetic level? I call it the shared bubble phenomenon. When two people develop a strong, unspoken connection, they begin to create a private, energetic world that exists only between them. This isn't magic, it's subconscious communication. Your mirror neurons are firing, you're syncing up on a physiological level, you're breathing, your heart rates. You are communicating a massive amount of information through micro-expressions, body language, and tone of voice. You're essentially forming a silent agreement that says, I see you, I feel you, and something is happening here. This bubble is incredibly intimate and incredibly fragile. That's why no one wants to be the first to speak and potentially pop it. The signs we're about to discuss are the physical evidence that this shared bubble exists between you. The first and most foundational sign is a delicate two-step dance. It's the lingering gaze followed by the quick look away. This is the primary way our subconscious tries to connect when our conscious mind is too afraid. Let's break down the first part, the lingering gaze. I'm not talking about a creepy stare. This is a gaze that is full of softness and curiosity. It's when your eyes meet across a crowded room or in a quiet meeting, and for about 2 or 3 seconds, a beat longer than is polite or normal, neither of you breaks contact. In that moment, 1,000 silent conversations are happening. It's a moment of pure recognition, as if your souls are saying, "Oh, there you are." But the magic is incomplete without the second part, the quick look away. Immediately after that moment of intense connection, one or both of you will get a jolt of self-awareness. You'll quickly look down or away, often with a suppressed smile or a faint blush. It's that feeling of being caught. Not caught doing something wrong, but caught feeling something real. It's a beautiful admission of vulnerability. The psychology. The lingering gaze is your primal, intuitive self taking over, seeking connection. The quick look away is your logical, social brain kicking back in, saying, "Whoa, that was a lot of intensity. Abort mission." This constant push and pull, this cycle of deep connection followed by shy vulnerability, is the engine of unspoken attraction. If you find yourself in this recurring dance, it is the loudest, silent sign that the feeling is mutual. Sign number 2 is a law of physics for the human heart. I call it the gravity effect. It's the undeniable, unconscious pull your bodies have toward each other, especially in a group setting. It's as if you two are the sun and the moon in your own private solar system. Think about it. You're at a friend's party or a work happy hour. You consciously make an effort to circulate, to talk to different people, but you always seem to have a radar for where the other person is. And then, without even planning it, you look up and you've somehow ended up in the same small circle. Or you're standing back to back. Or you've both chosen to get a drink at the exact same time. How to spot it? Look at your body language and theirs. Even if you're turned away, talking to someone else, notice if your feet or your torso are angled in their direction. This is called ventral fronting, and it's our body's way of pointing towards what it desires. You are subconsciously creating a private space within the public one. Your bodies are trying to close the distance that your words are too shy to bridge. It's not a choice, it's an instinct. You are orbiting each other, and that kind of gravity only exists when the attraction is mutual and strong. Sign number 3 is when your shared bubble begins to develop its own unique and secret culture. It's the birth of a private language. This is so much more than just having good conversations. This is about building a world that only the two of you inhabit. This language is made up of inside jokes that are so subtle no one else would even notice. It's when you're in a group and someone else says a particular word or phrase, and you and he lock eyes from across the room with a shared smirk. You're the only two people in the world who know why that's funny. It's the secret handshake of your connection. It also includes a form of telepathy. It's when he gives you a very specific look, a slight eye roll, a raised eyebrow, and you know exactly what he's thinking. You can have a whole conversation in a crowded room without saying a single word. You start anticipating each other's jokes and finishing each other's sentences in your head. The deeper meaning. What you are doing is creating an in-group of two. It's a powerful bonding mechanism that separates us from them. It deepens your connection by layering it with shared history and secret knowledge. It's a sign that your minds are beginning to sync up, and you find comfort and humor in seeing the world through each other's eyes. This next sign is a hallmark of a truly profound connection, and it is the eloquence of silence. We are conditioned to believe that silence is awkward. With most people, it is. We rush to fill it with small talk because the silence feels like a void, a lack of connection. But with this person, the silence is different. It's not a void, it's a space. It's a comfortable, peaceful, and deeply intimate space that you share. It's the ability to ride in a car together for 10 minutes without speaking and feel completely at ease. It's working on your laptops side by side and feeling their presence as a comfort, not a pressure. The need to perform, to entertain, to fill the air, it just vanishes. The psychology. Feeling comfortable in silence with someone is a sign of profound trust and acceptance. It means your connection is not dependent on a performance. Your presence alone is enough. His presence alone is enough. You're not anxious about what he's thinking because on some level you already know. You feel seen and accepted for who you are, not for how witty you can be. This shared piece is incredibly rare and is a massive indicator that the connection goes far beyond surface-level chemistry. And finally, sign number 5 is how your bodies begin to confirm what your minds and hearts already suspect. It's the constant, recurring moments of accidental intimacy. These are the small, non-deliberate physical interactions that are charged with an undeniable electric current. I'm talking about when you both reach for the salt shaker at the same time and your hands brush. For a normal person, you'd just pull away. But with him, your fingers linger for a microsecond too long, and you both feel that jolt, that spark. It's when he's walking behind you and places his hand on the small of your back to guide you, and his touch is warm and feels significant, not just functional. What to look for? It's the way your knees might touch when you're sitting at a table, and neither of you feels the need to adjust your position. It's handing him a pen and your fingers touch, creating a moment of surprising intensity. These moments are accidents that happen far too frequently to be truly accidental. They are low-risk explorations of physical intimacy. Each time a touch happens and neither of you recoils, it's a silent confirmation from your nervous systems that this connection is real and safe. It's your bodies whispering what your mouths are too afraid to say. The lingering gaze, the gravity effect, the private language, the eloquent silence, and the accidental intimacy. These are the 5 chapters in the beautiful, silent story of two people falling for each other. If you are experiencing these signs, know that you are not imagining it. You are in one of the most magical and delicate phases of human connection. My advice? Don't rush to pop the bubble. Enjoy the beautiful tension, savor the secret, because soon enough, someone will be brave enough to speak, and your world will change forever. If this video felt like I was reading your mind, please do me a favor and hit that like button. It's a silent way of telling me this resonated with you. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because in my next video, we're talking about 5 ways women see you're weak, most men don't. Realize this, and you will not want to miss it. Now, let's share in the magic. In the comments below, share one unspoken sign you've experienced that let you know the feeling was real. Let's fill the comments with these beautiful, silent stories. Thank you for sharing this space with me today.